Yo, what's going on, y'all? Today I'm going to be doing an in-depth breakdown of the new trailer, and I'm not going to be going over the DLC one just because there's no gameplay. But one thing I do want to mention is, if you see whenever it's kind of zoomed out a little bit, you see Takeda has his whips. So, in MKX he had Ronin, Shirai Ryu, and Lasher. So you might wonder with no variations what direction they're going to go in. But, whatever direction they go in, he's going to have his whips. So that's interesting to note. But let's get into the main trailer that had all the gameplay. Let's get into it. Let's break it down. Okay, so at first we're seeing this kind of Outworld and Edenia hybrid that Liu Kang's made in the new timeline. I don't know if y'all have really thought about it, but what the conclusion I've come to is that Liu Kang kind of fused Edenia and Outworld. That's why Melina and Kitana are sisters, going for the throne. And that's why parts of this place look like Outworld, parts look like Edenia. I think it's because Liu Kang fused them in an attempt to make them all get along. And I think it's just being called Outworld because that's more recognizable by casuals. You know what I'm saying?
Umgadi are warrior priestesses, selected from the firstborn daughters of Outworld.
Why does it not look so good even though it's in HD? There we go. Okay. Look at Liu Kang. We're gonna get to Liu Kang. He's up to something in this trailer. So we got Li Mei, and this is what I'm talking about. Why is Liu Kang alone? First of all, why is Liu Kang with Li Mei here? And then why is he alone with her in here? I don't know what Liu Kang's up to with this new timeline, y'all. He's supposed to be loyal to Kitana. You might say oh, he's with Li Mei because there's problems. If there's problems that are so crazy that they need the god of the realm to come, why aren't there more people with him? Why is it just them two alone in this very personal thing? I don't know. I think Liu Kang's up to something, y'all. I think he's up to something. I think he might be getting some of that Li Mei. I don't know what I'm allowed to say on YouTube, but
Infancy. They are trained to defend the royal family.
I will prevail, Earthrealmer. This fight is more important to me than you can ever know.
Okay, first thing that I found really interesting when I was watching the trailer over and over is we finally get to see a cameo move from Sub-Zero, and he's got Frost down back 4 from MK11, which is interesting because we haven't seen one move from Frost's cameo yet, and it seems like Sub-Zero has one of her main moves from MK11, so it makes you kind of wonder, what are Frost's moves going to be? Because Sub-Zero's cameo here has the microburst that Frost used in MK11 to get combos. So yeah, it's interesting. So Sub-Zero has a cameo launcher.
On her watch that the princess's father was murdered.
Really cool throw animation there from Li Mei.
Surrender if you wish to remain.
Okay, we got Tanya.
Let us pass, Tanya. The Empress and her family are in danger.
Are you so easily taken in by...
So she says the Empress and her family are in danger. So, I wonder if it's and Tanya's against it. Tanya and the Umgadi are against it. And she says, are you so easily taken in by lies? So, I guess there's some kind of conspiracy or something going on. And Tanya and her, Tanya and the Umgadi, they think that everything's fine. But Li Mei and Liu Kang are convinced that, it's not. Something's going down. And we see Chameleon in the back there. Chameleon, who we know is going to be a DLC cameo.
Let's see if you still...
Now, Tanya looks awesome. She's got crazy, disjointed hurt boxes with that whip. And then we see she does this charge move here. And if you notice, normally Tanya, she looks like that, right? But then after the charge move, she gets this little, halo beside her.
My edge hasn't dulled.
See? You see that? She gets that beside her after that. So I wonder what that does.
Tanya.
Wonder if it adds damage or adds different moves, different properties. Overall, Tanya looks really fun though. Now Melina here, it looks like this is I relate to Melina here. This is when you don't have many options, so you get that late night Taco Bell, and it starts to it felt good in the moment, but later on, you start feeling a little bit like this. So I understand.
Are you unwell, princess?
I am fine, Tanya.
For you to hold the throne, we must keep your secret.
With Liu Kang's help, maybe they'll...
Now you see Kenshi being attentive to Melina there. Some people were wondering if that was like a relationship or whatever. I don't know. We'll see. It's weird to see like Kenshi and Melina friendly, but that's just how it is in this new timeline. Now you see Baraka here. He's saying if Liu Kang could have helped, he would have done so by now. So the Tarkatans, they're not like a race this time. They're like it's like a disease, kind of like the Walking Dead, but they're still like conscious, right? So they're still conscious. And I actually read the character bio of Baraka. So he was a merchant, right? And when everyone got infected in Outworld, they got infected. They wanted to give up on life, right? But Baraka, he rallied and he was like, no, we shouldn't give up on life even though we're like this now. And they rallied behind him as their leader after that. So Baraka actually has like a W backstory now. Baraka before was kind of like whatever, but now he has like a W backstory. I really like it. And he says that Liu Kang would have helped by now. I know why Liu Kang's not helping. I know why, because he's up to stuff like this. You know what I mean? Like, that's why Liu Kang hasn't helped you. I know. I got all the answers. Because he's up to some more, pleasurable deeds, if you know what I'm saying. So let's continue.
He would have done so by now.
So they inject him with something, but, that shit didn't help.
Victims of Tarkat, it disfigures.
And they're all like corralling like the Tarkatans here. You know what I would really love? You remember like Shane from The Walking Dead? Whenever like Herschel and them were acting like the walkers were real people and stuff. And Shane would like see one, and he'd be like, what is that? And he would like run over and like, shoot him and stuff. I hope Aaron Black's in the game and he's like kind of like Shane, that would be funny. I think that'd be like a cool little side storyline. What is that?
Then debilitates. In time, it will turn us all into bloodthirsty monsters. Death is our only release.
Oh my god, Baraka looks so sick in this game, y'all. I'm definitely trying him out right away. Right away, I'm trying Baraka out. And you see there, Li Mei does projectile into the Goro stomp, which, by the way, Goro looks a lot bigger in this trailer, which people were complaining about. And that looks really cheap. Projectile into a stomp? Like, come on, y'all. That shit looks broke. Right there, we see Tanya's teleport. It looks like Tanya's teleport's returning from MKX. Wait, where was it? Damn, that was crazy. And we got this little, like, lab stage here. Oh, yeah, there's Darius right there. The thing about Darius, though, is that's all we really see him do in this trailer. He just does that grab animation. We don't see any of his, like, 3 moves. Or, like, well, some characters have 4, I guess. But, yeah. We don't see his actual moves. We just see the grab animation. So I'm curious to see what his moves are like. And here we see Tanya's low drill from MKX. She's keeping that as well. So it seems like Tanya's got some new stuff with the whip. But she's also got, like, remnants of her MKX moveset as well. Now, you see that crazy grab Baraka did right there? If this were an MK11 trailer, we would be wondering if it was like a custom banned move that you could only use if you have this other move equipped. But no, variations are gone. So every move we see, we get to use. That's so sick. Right there, we get Tanya's Fatal.
Priestesses.
Or Fatal Blow, not Fatality.
I am still Umgadi. I will always honor my vows.
I don't know who this guy is. If this is like Raiden without a hat or whatever, or like some random guy. But he's getting killed in like every trailer. Like he's like the new Kotal Khan. He's here to be like, he's here for them to show off like fatals and stuff. Tanya's Fatal, pretty sick, pretty brutal. And I believe Li Mei has a Fatal coming up. Yeah, this is one of the cooler Fatals so far we've seen. It's like a firework. That's dope right there, that's dope. Yeah, so that trailer is amazing, y'all. It definitely had... So Li Mei, I don't know how I feel about. I'll have to try her myself. But Baraka and Tanya are definitely 2 characters that I'm looking to try out. And it was interesting to see that Sub-Zero also has a launching cameo attack. We saw one of his first moves. Sucks that we couldn't see one of Darius's moves. I hate that they did that with the Darius and Frost cameos, that they wouldn't show us at least one move. But it's all right. It'll be all right. And yeah, that's going to be it, y'all, for my analysis. Hope y'all enjoyed. I will be trying to drop more videos on MK1. I'll be dropping news, stuff like that. And yeah, y'all, appreciate everyone who's been supporting my channel. It's been amazing. And we're going to go into MK1 strong later.